Okay, here's the third video. Now, I have the pressure plate put on. Now, you'll notice these are barely inside. Because 70 inch-pounds, it doesn't take much for you to over-tighten these. If you do, you're going to break these, the inside on your clutch basket. But so be very careful. You want to just barely get them on there. Then use the proper tool. Do 70 inch-pounds here. Now, before you get to that point, a lot of people make the mistake, they get on there and they've got it on the wrong way. This thing should sit evenly. And you'll know because you can test it even before you put all these on by pushing in on your plate. And your clutch should engage. If your clutch is not engaging, you don't have it on the correct way. You need to spin it around. Let me show you. Of course, see, I can pull my clutch. Now watch what's happening here. You can see the plates moving here. Now, if you have that spring on wrong, the spring plate, this clutch won't engage. And you can see the action. So, when you're using Barnett or whatever you're using, there's a certain way this will go on and it'll recess. You can see it's smooth. So make sure you do that right. And I can't stress enough, do not over torque these. 70 inch-pounds, which I believe is just a little over 5 foot-pounds, but do the math if you need to. Okay, now, so that's finished. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my gasket on, my new gasket. I'm about to put it on. Let's come back over here on the right side of the bike here. I'm going to set my new gasket in place, and I am not going to use any sealers. I've seen people on YouTube and places that use that sealer, but that stuff will dry over time and it'll contaminate your oil. So you don't need it. Just make sure you've cleaned your surface well. Now see, I've got to get this off. Clean your surface well, set your new gasket in place. So look, the factory's not putting a bunch of that gunk and stuff on here, so don't do it. So I'm gonna clean this off, this little bit here, and then I'm gonna set my new gasket in place, close this back up. And these outer screws are not very tight either. Just enough to tighten down. And then this job will be done. I'll put basically my horn back in place. And then this job is done. So it's a pretty simple process. Hopefully this is helpful. This is a 2013 Royal Star Venture. This would work on any second generation Venture. All right, hope you enjoy.